This is Gerald Johan Verwas. Would it be possible for you who might already have seen some of the videos that I have published before? Would you be able to recognize already some vowels, let's say? Vowels is most easy, and a couple of consonants as well. Could you pinpoint them at in an environment and pick them out where they belong? Maybe you do. I will help you a little bit, but it could, if you paid already some attention, maybe it is already the time that it will become more easy. And I will take the vowels a, e, o, I, u, and some consonants m and n and t and d, and make you recognize them into an environment, because they are fixed. All these letters have a fixed place. You don't have much possibilities with A. A basically is, as I say, it's about the object. It's they have guiding of a horizontal point. You have one point of one focus. That kind of things. I have here a kind of resume of the theory. Don't blindfold yourself with too much theory. They are written here, and I will go to some of them, some of these aspects and how you have to use them, how you can use them, so on. This is the environment. You have a table here. You have some fence. You have a tree with a couple of apples there. This is my talent with the computer here that show you this image for you. And here it is time to recognize some of the vowels first. So what are vowels? Vowels are basically actually associations of a place, let's say. It's the focus of space in which you focus, in which you can associate more things. But it is a specific kind of focus as a kind of space, let's say. It fills in the space. Say, what kind of space do I have with A? We'll start with A, so it will be the focus upon the objects, all in the association of the horizontal plane, all the focus that I have in front of me that I can pinpoint in one point and in one focus. What can I take out? Basically, all of these spaces. It's the general space. I have the table, I have the front table, I have I have just complete fence. I have the top of the tree. I have all these things are A. This is A. This is just one focus. More I don't need. Just one focus, and they are all. I can pick them out here. All of them in space. That's what it is about. Next one. O. O. Basically, what you have to remember, it's about an environment. It's the moment I take out. I have as a guidance the vertical. I have as a guidance that I need 2 points in 2 focuses. 2 focuses because it is all within an environment of where changes happen, where there is where movement can happen, where there is a timing schedule added, so more things can happen there. So what is the O? So where can the O be in this environment or in this image? Everywhere around the table, even under the table, on top of the table, around areas that I can pick out that makes a difference. That's why there are 2 points in focus. That's the 2 points. So I have the object, and beyond that object, around that object, that's the O. There you can recognize all the O places are there. The E is about timing. I need the horizontal for it, so I can pick it out there. I have there are two focuses also there because it's timing, so it's a beginning and an end. So where can the e be on this place? Actually, everything is stable, so there isn't any movement that I have. Once I see movement, I use the e immediately. When she changes, I use the e immediately. But here, okay, I have to say it's a potential there. So the potential is the whole width where something can happen, where something can move, where it can take out something. That's the e. Take out something, where I move something. That's the e. General, actually, in this space, in this image, there wasn't much of an e. Okay, when there is a potential of movement, when there's potential of width, the potential of growing further, okay, I can still use it. The E is about context. I need, the theory says I need three focuses. There's only 3 points in 3 focuses to be sure that I know where more or less it is. I will tell you what these 2 or 3 focuses are. It's not so literally, but you need them to focus correctly. I will tell you in a moment what that means. So where can the E be inserted? Everywhere. It can be inserted everywhere. Somewhere in the sky, somewhere up into the tree, into the basics of the tree, into the fence, in the table, in the parts of the table, in the ground. Everywhere is the E possible, but only in a certain way, of course. And what is these 3 focuses? Do we always need 3 focuses? Just one focus is enough, but it is, the 3 focuses are actually the 3 kinds of focus that you have. If you have only one focus, you can focus immediately on the space, on the object. When you need 2 focuses, it means, okay, there are differences, there are changes. That's the movement, the changes. 3 focuses means, yeah, I deal also with the environment. So there is an order that I focus upon the object. I focus on doing something with it. So like I insert something, for instance, with the E. And then, so that's that movement. And then I connect the environment with the object. So that's why I need 3 kinds of focuses. It's an order of 3 that I have there. So that's why the theory is there in the background. So don't focus on that blindly. If you understand E, where you can insert something, you can insert it all everywhere. And then the last vowel, the U or the U, where shall I put that? It is, in the theory it says, it's a dual element into one focus. It's there as a minor aspect, so it's not the main object, like with the A, it's not the main object, but it's lesser focus. What can I have as lesser focus? Just an example. The lesser focus are underneath, for instance. Underneath. Or the less important part of the table, for instance. Or the whole thing underneath. The whole environment. This is also all about the U. That's there is it. And then I have just a few consonants, the M, which is also about the larger extending parts, where I need 3 points, is that correct? Points in one focus. I need a diagonal for it, if to help me, to guide me. Let's see where the M part is. It's that enlargement. Where can the enlargements be? Of course, I need a diagonal. That's in the background. The diagonal is to get it bigger. Here I have these focuses that are the enlarged table, the enlarged tree, the enlarged apple. There are the M parts. And when I see that enlargement in the tree. It is actually enlarging itself into the environment of the environmental space around it. So the sound O fits there as well. And what associations I can have then with that tree? There are two words, for instance, that fit very well there, which is the Dutch word boom, which is the tree mostly focused upon the growing of the tree, mostly the top thing that is most focused on, and pom as well. So in the smaller, the B with the big one, the P with the smaller one, and the pom is the apple. It's the small apple. It's the small O and the big O, the small B and the big B and the small P that you pick out. Boom and pom fit there very well. And the N, where is the N then? The N is the small things. Is that enough? No, it's not enough. It's a little bit more than that. It's that inner part, but I also need two focuses. So here I'm just getting it smaller. That's not enough. I have to have two focuses, so I'm taking a smaller part with my two focuses, so a smaller part somewhere within that is useful. So because it's also related with movement, timing, and so on. So I need a function. So the N goes to the function. It goes to the smaller parts, but it also picks out a function that it can use. For instance, I have here in. I take a part in there. I focus in there. Here I focus on something. I have this environment here. I have this environment is on, so that is smaller environments on. It's also the apple on the tree. I focus upon the tree. An is again the horizontal place. It's an. And you have that on the table, but it's an is a different word. It's not English, sorry for that, but it is a different place. You focus upon the place, on what you can connect to. So the an is for instance in German you have it at the Anschluss. You have it's connected to the surface of the place, for instance. One of the possibilities. It's a different place thanks to the A combined with the N. The T now, we have the T, it's a focus on one point in one placement, while the D have two focuses and it's a displacement. So you have something that I focus at it, or it at it gives it a function, at it focuses on the place. It's all I need some to focus it a bit away from the center, so it's a bit higher on the focus, so that I'm really sure now I'm focusing at it. So the place is not in the middle, it's a little bit off center, a little bit higher. That's where the T point is. I'm at it. And the D is all where movement can be in it, where there's a displacement in it and so on. There's no movement here, so I can't focus upon it in this scheme, but it's just an example. Okay, I hope these were a bit helpful. It were very simple examples, almost for kindergarten use, and I hope you enjoy them and you get used to recognize also letters after a while. And this was a first simple exercise with which you could get used to some of the vowels. That's the most easy thing, and then a few of the consonants already. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye bye.